Games podcast.
Fucking 3 fucking attempts. God fucking damn.
See everyone. I want you to listen to that person. That person right there is salty, Allan.
No, I'm not
no
salty.
reason he's
I'm fucking laughing at this retarded bullshit that we do. Like, how long have we been doing this shit for?
Too many.
5 years, 6?
like 6 years, 7 years. I don't know.
We have as many episodes there is days in the year, so you can listen
True
to
facts.
podcasts a day.
Oh, God
Some
damn.
of those episodes are pretty bad.
Oh, they're terrible. I don't know
Some of
what.
them
2 to 10 listeners are listening to us. Thanks.
Welcome to the Black Mind Podcast, boys and girls.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that guy right there is Allan. That other guy there. The guy
yeah,
who's
Josh.
Josh
Yep.
and I were streaming just now. Nobody
We were.
watched it. Yeah.
I didn't get you a shiny again.
He did not get me a shiny. I'm very disappointed in him.
You guys playing Pokemon? What the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah, Arceus.
Are you guys? Okay, yeah, no.
Arceus. Yeah. Also joining me this week, this wonderful week, person who I'm very disappointed in.
You have no
Ben.
right.
You have no right.
You play way worse things than I do. I'm allowed one trash game. I'm allowed one
Name one.
trash game.
Name one.
What do you mean?
What game have I played that's worse than Overwatch 2?
I mean the Gundam one. There you go.
Yeah, I play like maybe 20 minutes of it. I was like, this game's better than Overwatch 2.
Oh yeah, Halo. Because you play Halo Infinite, and you play a lot of it.
You were never allowed to make fun of me for that shit.
No, I
ever
certainly
again.
can. I absolutely can.
Right now. To be fair, I did play Halo, or not Halo. Halo. I was gonna say Halo 2,
Halo
but no.
Infinite was good. Overwatch 2 was never good.
Overwatch
not
2
good,
was
but-
literally 1.5. Like, that's the
Yes.
whole thing.
It's not even 1.5. It's 1.05.
Halo Infinite
Yeah.
was good. Everyone was happy about it. Everyone was like, this game's okay. Everything's fine.
But we had gripes, and we
Yeah,
brought
they were-
them forward, and they promised they'd fix them, and they didn't fix them.
And
so
then
we're
they got
it's-
worse.
Anyways,
Yeah, so we got to talk about hero shooters, because I played Overwatch 2. Josh, you played Overwatch 2?
I did play Overwatch 2. And
Ben, have you played Overwatch 2?
What do you think?
you have.
I have.
Yeah, that game's worse than TF2, and nobody should fucking...
anyways,
I should
my word.
rephrase it. It's
TF2 has
better
not aged
with
well.
friends.
And okay, here's the thing. I watched. It was actually kind of funny. Do you know the YouTube channel War Owl?
Yeah.
He made a video about playing Overwatch, and he was like, I queued for a competitive match at TF2, and I queued in to play Overwatch 2. Whichever one popped first, I'd play. And he said after half an hour later, I got an Overwatch 2, and I started playing it. That's the state of TF2.
Yeah.
TF2 competitive?
Yeah.
Yeah, it took him. It takes like an hour to get in a TF2 competitive match.
Yeah, but nobody
Yeah.
should get... Yeah, that's because nobody plays TF2 competitive.
No, people play competitive. I suspect that it's a lull because Overwatch 2 just came out.
Yeah. But
Because that everyone was like, Overwatch was a killer of TF2, except TF2 is still going good.
yeah.
Good, I would say, is relative considering it's literally on life support.
Look, Valve doesn't give a shit about Team Fortress at all.
When are they going to make Team Fortress VR? That's the only way they're going to save it.
Didn't they already do that?
Did they?
I mean,
tried.
they probably make stuff
Yeah.
based in the univerce in VR. I can see that, but I doubt they were going to make a TF2 VR.
When are they going to make Team Fortress 2.5? Much like how Overwatch made Overwatch 1.5.
Well, unlike Blizzard, they're not hemorrhaging money, so they don't have to make a shill-out game.
What are you talking about? Blizzard's almost going to be owned by Active.
No, Activision still is fucking hemorrhaging money too, dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
Will I be able to
boy.
dance on Call of Duty's corpse soon?
I don't know. No,
No.
I don't think so. I think Call of Duty's owned by a couple different companies.
But I mean, it's like how you will never dance on the corpse of Madden, because there's shills out there that will always buy Madden and always say that it's amazing, and they'll always get sales because there's these dumb fucks with too much money and not enough brain cells.
I mean, it's almost as if, like, you know,
Or
they used to be everyone on the internet before Blizzard burned all the goodwill.
I just want my arcadey sports games back. That's never going to happen.
Yeah, because the NFL is
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
we only signed with the EA because we're fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Well, hold on there.
I mean,
Well,
I guess
that
the
is a
wrong
true
statement.
statement.
I guess I could still play arcadey sports games, but they're just not the same. Clearly not the same.
You know,
Yeah.
like, the NFL is just as shitty as EA, right?
Oh, they all
If not
are
shittier.
shitty. They're all shitty.
Well, the shittiest one is FIFA.
No. I mean, just like from a
I'm not-
company standpoint, the NFL is a very, very bad company.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
I mean, how many... this is going to sound really racist. Whatever. How many black men can you send out onto a field in order to get massive amounts of concussions and then cover up the fucking symptoms of it and say that they're fine?
And employ, you know, domestic abusers and womanizers and
Yeah.
drug
You know,
addicts.
We look at U.S. politicians that answer that question.
I mean...
They're all white.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
Are they?
it's two sides of the same coin, right? Is that what you're saying?
Are they?
No.
Are they?
No.
Because
No.
a lot of them.
Look,
a
to
lot
our
of the
future
bad-
robot overlords that might be hearing this and they're going to clone me, just to think that, I'd like to think everyone has shared opportunity to be assholes.
Yes.
And also, I think your robot overlords are great. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep
Overlord.
I'm just saying that, like, the NFL is... I agree with you, Ben. The NFL is really shitty. It's just hilarious to me that they're like, oh, well, you know, we're just going to cover up concussion issues for, I don't know, 13 fucking years for no fucking reason.
No, because they don't want people to not get into football
Oh,
or
man,
hear
you
that's
know,
a bad problem about it.
We just need more, you know, people who get into football and ruin their lives and then end up, like, being domestic abusers for the rest of their lives.
It sounds like about right.
Yeah.
I do love there was
Passive
some
aggressive hate.
NFL player or something that was like, you know, sports are just $1 billion slavery contracts.
Yeah.
He got fucking ass blasted for that bullshit. And for good fucking reason.
Yeah, I know.
Holy
It was
shit.
funny. It was really funny. I saw that and I was like,
I used to play sports. I used to
Same.
play hockey, and I used to do I used to play do archery as a casual hobby and stuff like that. Somebody tried to argue that NBA and football were sports of modern slavery. I was like, fucking what? I was just like thinking there. I'm just like no. I could probably argue that actors are modern slavery because they don't actually get paid and they keep taking out all these huge loans. Same with musicians. They're technically like modern slavery because they keep all doing this themselves. But like, I know for a fact that football players get paid per game, as do NHL, NBA, NBA, or the National Baseball Association. National
MLB.
Baseball NBA. And MLB, right? They all get paid per game, and they usually get their payments at the end of the month. So, I know that's not slavery. On top
also,
of that, they don't take out
they don't
crippling
force you
loans
into
out
it
against
either.
And yeah, that's another thing. They don't force you into it. And third, this is the big part. Technically, you can sign the contracts on which teams you want to be with. You're not like the coaches don't come in and go, I want that boy, and they fucking just tell you off to Houston or fucking Washington D.C. I don't know. That's not how that works, dude. The coaches have to approach you and convince you to join the team. On top of that, you also get sponsorship deals. It's actually the reason why Canadian teams are currently kind of in a bit of a fucking limbo state because of that's beside the point. Where you can get like, hey, I'm gonna go on TV and sponsor this shit, and I get to go up on TV. And you know what? Most leagues, most teams that are owned by like private individuals, Those private individuals usually have a company on the side. And you know what they do? They sign them up for a contract that says they have to go out and do ads, and they never make their players do ads. It's just a bonus that they can get, so they can get around paying the NFL cap limit. Yeah, that's a thing, by the way.
Huh.
Yep, because salary caps actually kind of fuck certain people. That's beside the point. Then you have, oh my god, like they look after you quite aggressively too. Like a really good example is there was a player who back during when Wayne Gretzky was playing, he hit Wayne Gretzky, and he was like an up and coming player from Montreal. Gone the next day. He was just done.
Wow.
He was just, nope. You hit Gretzky. He was gone. The NHL refused to allow that to happen.
Yeah, because Gretzky was one of the best players in the entire NHL.
This was when Gretzky was also on the up and up.
Yeah.
So, like, this player could have probably been just as good as Gretzky. So,
Sounds about right.
and then he hit Gretzky, and then he just disappeared.
Yeah, that sounds.
But yeah, no, he got ass blasted for good fucking reason.
Hey, you just don't hit Gretzky. That's the rule.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. So, anyways, Overwatch 2, hero shooters and stuff like that. We got to kind of talk about them. TF2 is still better than all of them, even though TF2 Valve doesn't even have to support the game.
Your opinion is subjective, I guess.
No, I'm right. I'm just right.
I mean,
Sure.
they should give it more support than not at all,
They
but
honestly should give it support.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't have
they
to,
should.
so they don't want
Yeah.
to.
Why would they?
Yeah, that's true. They don't have to. They're just making it. That's the difference between Overwatch and fucking TF2, I guess.
Overwatch-
They don't have to give it support because it's fucking at a state where they just don't have to anymore.
Yeah. Overwatch right now is in such a bad state, though, where it's like, pardon my French, but it's just really bad.
I don't know. I haven't been happy with Overwatch like since like year after it came out.
I
Find it all that good.
I remember us talking about Overwatch on every other week was Overwatch news when we were talking about it on the show. And it's like, man, they just lost everyone so quick. And like, it went from one of those mainstay games where it was like, oh man, this is cool, interesting, and new, and great, and fantastic, to where it was like, oh, like you're doing really dumb bullshit that really negatively impacts all of us. Like it was stuff like, what did they do? It was stuff like where they sat there and they were like, oh yeah, we're going to make Soldier gay because let's change the sexual preference of our characters to cover up bullshit and stuff like that.
he's gay because he sucked the pee-pee one time.
He sucked a dick once.
He had his dick sucked once by a dude. That
But
makes
man,
him gay. Yeah, that like it was the like. That's weird. I don't care.
yeah, I don't know, man. I Gundam Evolution I think is pretty fun. I need to play more of it. Like just in general, I had fun playing it by myself. And plus it's Gundams, so it's like actual games, like actual things I like. But
Yeah,
like
fair.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, and whereas like Overwatch to me is like, man, I really want to love this game. I really want to love these characters. By golly, they every single time I load it up, I'm like, oh, I'll give it a chance. And then it's just like, man, they just fucked Diva over really bad. Or man, this new character just sucks, and I hate it. So I don't know. That's my opinion on it. Ben, you played Overwatch. What's your opinion on it? Oh man, he's dead.
He loves it.
Oh, Ben.
Ben.
Ben. Oh man, he's so mad at me.
Ben.
Dun 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 dun. Wait, is that this death sound?
Yeah,
Yes.
you played it perfectly.
I'm okay.
Shall we change gears?
I'm going to talk about my topic. I got a thing I want to talk about. I needed you here, Josh, because I think you know about this this show, the video I'm about to link.
Oh, maybe.
This is the part where we find out Ben is actually dead.
I'm waiting for. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if the internet just fucking drops. So, in the topic list, I have a thing here.
Oh man.
I wonder if anybody recognizes this little animation.
The reward.
Yep.
Oh,
it is a
yeah, I've seen this.
okay. There's now a series built around it over the years.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm gonna link the whole series here in the chat here now. No, I need. Okay.
Is this the guys who did Claws?
Huh?
Are these the guys who did Claws? I'm watching it right now.
I don't think so. No.
Don't think so.
Oh my god, I want to link this shit. Fuck off. There we go. But they have a full series now of just videos and stuff like that related to the world about it. And the first little video in it is the opening sequence for the series now, which is called Sky High, and then it goes into the first hero, the traveling deity, the reward, which they came out with. I think they came out 9 years ago with, back in 2013, which is about right.
Oh, Ben sent me a message. He's AFK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then of course there's a single animation in there that is, or well, not an animation, it's an animatic. Which is also pretty good, and then it carries on into everything else, which is like what happens with the boys from the reward years only a very short period after time after they finish their quest, and and everything develops out from there up until the daughter's rage, or the daughter's revenge, which is a fucking. I watched all these just like an hour and a half ago. Fucking, I loved all of them, and there's no text in any of them.
I mean, that makes sense.
Or no, there's no speaking in it, and it's all like really well done. Like you can catch like certain, like it's all everything, really good.
You know how good animation is when you don't need to pay voice actors.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's something
on top of that,
we should talk about. But
on top of that, they have little animations that are developed out to be. They've developed out some stuff to be. Oh my god, what is it? They have a little tabletop coming up. And it's looking. It looks really interesting because it's like all the like a couple of characters and stuff like that. And I'm hoping it's gonna be. I kind of want to see what they look like but we'll have to wait and see, I guess. They do a bunch of little tiny comics related to everything for stuff. Show off the characters and things. And it's actually like really, really nice.
I might.
I strongly recommend sitting down and watch it. Like the first 6 episodes are all in one video, which I'm going to link right here now. And episode 7, which is Daughter's Revenge, the last one right after it. It's all really good. It's like I love the animation, I love how everything moves. It does everything so well. I think my only complaint though is I'm still waiting for the next episode now. Because the Daughter's Revenge I think came out. Yeah, it came out a year ago, and I think the next one is supposed to be coming out next year. So I have to wait a full year for that. Some sad times.
Now I have to actively sit down and watch the whole thing because.
Yes, you do.
Yep. I'm like, oh man, now I have no excuse. I don't have to pay subscription service. I don't have anyone money. I can just watch this whole thing right now.
What else is
it? It just looks so good.
It is really good.
And
Because
very fun and interesting.
the initial movie can be what's it called? What's it called? The reward. Back when it initially came out, it could be a standalone where like how the entire point of the story is the journey, the journey, the destination doesn't matter, it's the journey that you take. Which I have a quote for, and I gotta wait for Ben to get back to hear it.
I'm here.
Oh man, racial slur. Slurs?
No, it's not. It's fucking great.
Okay.
Because it's something I heard at a group live stream. Because I was talking with a guy on live stream, like we were getting mad at somebody who said like it's the journey, it's not the destination that matters, it's the journey that does. To which me and the podcaster responded with, "Yes, but if your destination is Auschwitz, is the journey really going to matter that much?"
Yeah.
It's the friends we made along the way.
Yeah,
It's the
exactly.
friends we made along the way.
I always hate that because it feels such a cop out. Because like no, because you literally was trying to find a way to better your life or something, and you got nothing. It sucked.
Yeah, oh man, I think another one of my favorite things is that that this entire series is really well done. It's all like the world feels fleshed out. All the characters are like uniquely designed. They don't feel cookie cutter either. Will say I think one of the things that I'm a little annoyed about though is that some of the music they have some music in some things from time to time, but it's always the same kind of tracks. I kind of wish they would do something new with some of them, but what do I know? Oh, there it is. Tales of Eltharion is the name of the Kickstarter and the RPG board game.
Oh, cool. They have a board game and everything like that?
Yep.
That sounds
I'm actually really impressed. Like they've worked out really hard to develop some stuff out.
okay.
Beyond that, that's all I've got to say for this right now. I'm going to keep an eye out, and when the next episode comes out, I'll post it in the chat. We'll talk about it then.
Okay, cool. I actually look forward to it, and I need to watch this stuff now, I guess. Ben, are you going to watch Tales of Altheron? What the fuck is it called, Alan? Tales of something.
Tales of Eltharion.
Eltharion. Okay.
Man, trying to come up with new original names for things is gonna get crazy eventually.
I look forward to when we have Tales of Ika Bill Bob, because that's going to be actually really funny.
So what, is this like a...
Ichabod.
Oh, is it just a show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a game.
Actually, I posted it there in the topics list.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen the original video, which is the first thing I posted there, which is the reward. If you click it, you'll see what I mean, because it's a very distinct animation from almost 8 years ago now. 2013. It's really well fleshed out, fantastically animated. It's goofy. It's got boobs. It's dumb. It's fun. It's all these wonderful things.
There's tits in it?
There is actually tits. There are tits in 3 animations on YouTube, and YouTube did not flag them. It's fucking funny.
Well, it's tasteful art.
This guy's eyebrows are expressive.
No. Oh no, it's really not tasteful in this case. It's like, that's tits. That's tits for the sake of tits there.
Would this be stuff that Dick Pixion would probably find excessive?
Who?
The guy who does all the porn animations and stuff like that people love.
No idea. No, I have no idea what you're talking about, dude.
You'll have to be more specific. There's a lot of them.
It's the guy who made the 2 mimes.
Oh, Dr. Stockholm or something?
Yeah.
Derpixian.
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 Yeah. You know. Josh?
Yeah, maybe. Not really. It's more like, oh, tits, flash, done, moving on. It's legit. Oh, those are tits. Oh, okay, we're moving on.
You know, fun shit.
Yeah, unironically, like in the animation, when they pick that screen cap right there, where they're picking up their weapons for the first time, a girl and a man stand up from behind a bush, and the boobs are out. She's like, huh? And they're both like, where are our weapons going? Just like, oh, okay.
Well, now
Cut to next scene. It happens like 3 different times in several different animations, and it's actually kind of funny.
Maybe the YouTube AI is just bad.
Or maybe just because it's so stylized, it's just, you know,
it doesn't catch it.
Doesn't catch it.
That's great. Oh, fuck me. Oh, okay. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I don't know what else I can talk about for the show. I strongly recommend people watch it, though. I had a lot of fun with it.
Oh, trust me, Allan. There are things that we can talk about. There are many things.
Pee-pee.
Josh, have you played any games this week or anything like that? Oh, wait, before you go. Ben, do you have any opinions on Overwatch 2 that are different
Hot
than
takes?
mine? Yes.
Yes, I think the game is flawed to start with. I don't know, man. Like, how to put it? It's the mechanical basis of Overwatch is there, right? Like, it is a good game at its base, right? Mm-hmm. But because it's so like shittily handled, there's a lot of problems. Like, especially for the fact that 2 champions have been disabled longer than they've been in the game.
Wait, what?
They literally deleted Bastion from the game, and he's been out of the game longer than the game has been released.
Since Overwatch 2 came out?
Bastion from Overwatch 2.
Yes, and Torbjorn has been disabled in ranked play for the same amount of time. Because there's
Holy shit.
They have a pair of game-breaking bugs where Bastion can ult as many times as he wants instead of just 3. And Torbjorn can recast his 1 power-up ability 2 times in a row.
This just sounds like to me like as if they really didn't fucking test this game.
No, they probably did, but the problem is that like in order to do the Bastion bug, you have to like on the tick of like the second ticking over, you have to press the ultimate key and the fire key at the exact same time, and then mash the fire key. So that way you keep casting ultimates. And it's one of those things that like you probably really wouldn't think about like trying to do if you're like testing random bullshit, you know what I mean? You probably just like, oh, I'm just gonna mash really hard or something like that. Not like press like 2 buttons as like the second ticks over at the exact like frame. And like, but although the Torb one apparently though is incredibly easy to do. It's literally just as soon as you hit like zeros, like when you hit the last second of your thing going on cooldown, you just mash the button and then you just recast it. But the thing is what's weird is that it only works once. You can't just like chain it. It only casts an extra 1 time and then it goes on cooldown normally. But the thing is that meant to be a feature and they didn't elaborate on it? I don't know, and I don't think so, because like it's weird that like if you just mash the key, it just bypasses the cooldown.
Huh.
And
it's so weird.
But it only does it once. It doesn't do it again. You can't like chain it. You only do it 1 time. And then the Bastion bug, like I said, like they literally straight up disable him for both quick play and comp, where Torb is just disabled in comp. So like, I don't know, man. Like some champions that like Bastion really shreds on have just been kind of just running rampant, and they also like they're gutting Sombra like in a week. Like she's been out for a week and like, oh, we're just gonna gut this hero into the fucking ground. But we're going to let Zarya Diva be whatever.
On top of that, I heard that they fucking shafted fucking McCree or whatever his fucking name.
No, I think McCree's perfectly fine. The fact like that they removed his stun isn't that big of a deal. He still is fine.
But he has just a general...
It's a sticky grenade.
Like, I still feel like...
It does a lot of damage. Like you can, if you hit a sticky grenade, 2 body shots, it kills somebody, or 1 headshot. So it's like you get a headshot, grenade, they're just dead. and they can't do anything about it. So if anything, it does the same thing that the stun grenade did, except with a lower skill level. And it heat seeks too. So if you're in the general vicinity, it'll seek right to them. Like there's this one time this Kiriko ran up a wall, and I threw my grenade and I watched it loop around over her head and then back around in a circle and attach onto her.
That's hilarious.
All right, so okay. All right. The bullet magnetism in Overwatch was always known to be pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I threw it like kind of like at her feet, and it went up to go, but it kind of like arced to like the left, and it literally just did like a circle around, and then and it hit her on the other side. It was really funny.
You're like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Yeah, it tried to predict her on the wall run, but because she stopped the wall run, it had to go back down, but it can't make like the 90-degree turn, so it looped around instead.
Yeah, that's bullet magnetism. Holy shit.
Yeah, so there's that. And I mean, like, besides that, like, they walked back some nerfs that they did, like Reaper. They literally killed Reaper, and they had to walk that back. Diva's getting unbuffed because she's a solo tank, and she's also kind of oppressive, and it's really annoying. Besides that, like, I mean, it's not terrible. There's just like some design decisions that I wish they kind of like thought about a bit before they did it. And like I said, like without Bastion, like Hog just doesn't die. He just presses E and walks away. And then like
I'm just gonna huff this gas and walk away.
Yeah, and because there was a literal week, there was 2 weeks without Kiriko where like because Kiriko can clear all debumps, so like Ana would just splash your team and you'd all be purple, and then you would just die because there's no counterplay to that.
And now she just counterplays that hard. It's to the point where it's not even funny.
Yeah, so now it's like Kiriko can actually like give counterplay to Ana. It's like they need more heroes to counterplay other heroes. Like there needs to be anti-heal. Like I think there needs to be anti-heal DPS. Like not like as team massive, but like single target wise to like help with the fact that like you can just like tunnel tanks so hard with healing now because there's only one. And then like people that can clear debuffs more of as well too, because there's only like Zarya and Kiriko and that's it. So like.
Wait, Zarya clears debuffs now?
Yeah, when she uses her bubble, she clears the debuffs.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, yeah.
So, like,
yeah, that I don't know how I feel about this. Like, again, like I didn't really care too much about Overwatch from at this point.
Yeah. Oh yeah, their shop is hilarious. You got to listen to this before I forget. Okay, so when they releasing the new Cyber Sleuth or whatever skins, the Cyberpunk skins they were doing, the first one they released was the one for the new character Sojourn, and they put it up in the store, and it was 2,200 coins, which is $22. It's 100 coins is $1, right? Yeah. So for like 3 days, it just had 2,200 coins, and it was the bundle, right? 3 days later, they tacked on a 27% off and left it exactly at 2,200 coins. And every single skin after that has been at 20. Every bundle for that pack for that like skin line has been 2,200. Has the same 21 or 27% off little sticker on it. It is so painfully obvious what they're doing.
That's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Yeah, how the fuck did you fuck that up so bad? And like,
here's the thing. In Australia and up here in Canada, that's illegal.
Yeah.
Like that's super illegal, dude. Because it's your fault. You're falsely presenting a price.
Yeah.
So you're making people seem like it's going to be a short period of time where it's at this price when you actually intended to launch at that price.
Yep.
What?
So, whoops.
I don't know if the Canada
case,
servers had it or not, but I know in US it did.
I think it's also illegal in the US. I don't know though.
Yeah.
I know up here. I know in Canada and Australia because I remember something like that happening in Fallout 76, where they did that. It's Fallout 76, and court cases are going on in Canada and Australia right now related to that shit. So hey, don't do that. Plus, I actually found out something really interesting about the shop. Because you can make, 60 coins a week? Something like that? Do you want to know how many?
Yeah.
It's like 10 years of work to get everything in the shop currently.
No. It takes 15 years to unlock everything for Kiriko.
Is it 15 years for Kiriko alone?
Wait, for
all
what
of
the
I
fuck?
thought it was. I thought it was 10 years for everything in the shop.
No.
Holy
It
shit!
takes 15 years to max out all of the released items for Kiriko. Just her, 15 years.
Holy shit!
And it takes 32
my God.
weeks to get enough to unlock a single legendary skin.
This just sounds like as if they just don't really fucking.
You know
Care.
what my response to this would be? I would petition my local governor to ban this kind of action.
I mean, the problem is
'cause
that they don't
you-
have to give you free currency.
I wouldn't disagree, but at the same time, it's clear that they're just trying to nickel and dime you.
Yeah, but the thing is it's completely. There's nothing illegal about it. They don't have to give you free currency. They can.
Oh, I know.
It's literally just a psychological thing to make you want to pay.
I know. I would, and that's the reason why I think probably should be a psychological thing. But I think that because I used to be kind of indifferent thing towards microtransactions and stuff like that. This is
Yeah.
what this is, microtransactions. But I've kind of started sitting down and looking at certain things and going, I don't think this is ethical anymore.
Oh no, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, you
no.
wanna know
How
something
is this
else?
ethical at all?
That was funny.
What's
that
going on?
happened. I think it was a couple days ago. There's a rotating daily shop at the bottom. There was a bundle for Bastion a few days ago. He's literally not even in the game, and they were like, oh, you can spend $11 and get a Bastion skin.
And you're like,
But
too bad he's not in the
yeah,
game.
this character doesn't exist right now.
Yeah.
I bet the numbers they had, man, we sold very little Bastion. That's kind of weird.
The
I
shop
wonder
is
why.
currently unavailable. Please try again. Oh, there it is. Okay, this wasn't loading at first. Yeah, the Halloween bundle is out now.
Right.
And they're 36% off, and it's 3,600 coins, which is literally what the fuck? Oh no, it's 57% off now. But yeah, it's so funny. The Cyberpunk's and 26% off, but it's literally the same price that the other one was before. But this time they didn't fuck it up this time. It's what a joke.
This
And
is,
even,
this is
A recolor skin is $15, and it's saying it's 21% off.
Fuck?
Yeah,
Hold
a
on.
recolor skin.
$15 for a skin?
Yeah, a skin, a
What
voice
the
line, a spray, and a highlight intro. $15.
Oh yeah, those two
That's
JPEGs.
That's
Hold on,
Hey,
hold
those
on.
two
Hold on.
JPEGs.
Hold
So
on. How
worth it.
much did
Holy
Magic the
shit.
Gathering cost? $1,000?
for 4 booster packs that are randomized,
yeah,
that are
4
not
booster-
legal in anything.
Yeah. This is $15 for a fucking digital asset? Dude,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, Lifeguard McCree is $19.
Okay, well, Lifeguard McCree, I mean, you got a waifu or a husbando that you can throw on a body pillow. But, whoa. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Also, do you want to know the absolute travesty that Junker Queen skins are too? Holy shit, dude! I can show you pictures of these. I'll take screenshots real quick so you can kind of see what it looks like. The quality that they consider legendary skins. I'm 100% admitting that this is the scummiest shit ever.
trash.
How is
It's
Activision
in topic
Blizzard
list
allowed to get away
resources.
with this shit? And because you know for a fact that if it was EA or Bethesda or any other company that did this shit, they would fucking be everyone in the fucking world.
Blizzard's not getting away with it. Blizzard's getting fucking lampooned for this.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, rightfully so. But how is Activision?
Okay, I assume the first one is base skin,
Yes,
right?
it's base skin and the 2 legendary skins. These are $19 skins.
Okay, hold on. So literally,
They're recolors.
Yeah.
what the fuck?
The Wastelander is her trailer skin. And Circuit Breaker is just the one that is like the recolor of that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, they look
So-
exactly the fucking same.
The last hero to come out was Echo, if I remember correctly, right? Before
Yeah.
this. So
Yeah.
Echo didn't get an Overwatch 2 skin. She's exactly the same. Here's her base skin.
Yep.
Okay.
And then she came out with, I'm going to only show...
Oh, right. This dumb. Oh, my God.
I'm only
let's
going to
do this.
show one color of each because she actually launched with 4 legendary skins.
Okay, I like that one. That looks like a Protoss. That actually looks
I
like
think
a
that's-
fucking Protoss.
And each of these
That's-
has
I
a
think what they were going
recolor.
for.
So Heroes used to launch with 2 different legendary skins and 2 recolors.
They don't
And-
anymore.
Yeah, and then so like there's that one was called Butterfly and the other was called Moth and it's green. And the
Yeah.
other one is called Stealth and it's like gunmetal gray with orange.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they
that
come
looks
with
good.
4 base blue colors and then 2 epic ones which are more different recolors of her base skin. So like carbon fiber and then a hot rod red.
Yeah, the old base color and then 4 breed colors plus 2 legendaries.
Yeah.
And then eventually they add in rares that are supposed to be as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
fuck
the
me.
new hero, Junker Queen, and the other ones came in with
Yeah.
their base Overwatch 2 skin, the 2 legendaries, which is their one and then the recolor, 1 epic, and 4 blues, and the blues are $3 a piece, and they're the base recolors, and then the legendary ones are like ever so slightly like changed. Like she has like a skirt, or no, she has shorts still, but like plaid shirts and then fishnet instead of her normal like ripped kind of stocking there.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And then that was for all 3 of them. So like Sojourn had been in development before even Overwatch 2 took this turn. She also only came with 2 legendary
I assume you're about to
skins.
post her in the chat too. Now.
I can do that, but hers are actually like kind of different. They're not as bad. Like if you kind of look at that one.
I want to see that thing.
Yeah.
Like again, I'm not gonna play Overwatch 2.
Why?
Okay.
Okay.
Thunder fucking thighs. Jesus Christ.
I-
And then this is
Tomboy
her.
of the year.
This is her second skin, and then the other ones are recolors. This is blue and black.
See, you know what? It's nice that we have, finally a Canadian in the game. I just got to say, but
Wait, what?
She's Canadian.
She's Canadian.
Wait,
This
yeah.
is the battle
Wait,
pass
what?
skin that she got day 1. This is the day 1 battle pass skin. So she got
And that's-
another skin.
Oh man, that looks
hold up.
great.
What's this character's name?
Sojourn.
Not LaRock.
And this
Sojourn.
and this is the
Look.
cash up only skin that you can only buy in the bundle.
Okay,
Is this who I think this is?
Yes.
Okay, no. I'm looking at Sojourn.
They should have called her
Trying to-
George LaRock. Then I would have had a lot more respect for them.
Oh, real name Vivian Chase.
Yeah, so you can see that like Sojourn has like
Based out of Toronto, so she should be a fuck. Oh my.
so at least she
Oh,
has
of course. We can't have an Edmonton Oiler Overwatch 2 character.
No,
God, fucking damn it.
not what I'm complaining about. Not what I'm complaining about.
I
Something
am.
entirely unrelated.
Fucking
It's something
Toronto's.
entirely unrelated.
Toronto's a stain on the
Shut up,
existence
Jeff.
of Canada.
Shut up, Jeff. That's beside the point.
Okay, so Sojourn
I'm
at
not
least
wrong.
has like skins that are like, at least a little different, you know what I mean?
I mean, she has really good skins, and they're really good. And it's cool that the Canadian gets all the skins, and all the other characters don't.
So if you want to see a new level of lazy, this is the newest character that released that I said was locked for 2 weeks in competitive. This is her base
God.
skin.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know this shit. Oh God, I know
Kimiko?
this shit.
Yeah, Kiriko.
Kiriko was it? Yeah, Kiriko. There we go.
Here is her legendary launch skin.
Josh, what's your opinion on this shit?
I'm
It didn't load.
happy that I don't play the game anymore.
Okay, that's not too bad.
It didn't
Hold on,
like
I can't-
embed.
I don't-
There it goes. They just took the coat off and then gave her a new coat. The leggings are exactly
Yeah.
the same. So is the shoes.
Oh shit, they are. Holy shit, I didn't even notice
They
that.
literally just took
Same
a
with the
chunk of
gloves.
the bottle off and put the coat on instead.
So here's a question, Alan. How long would it take you to do that?
Don't even quote me on that. I haven't fucking touched 3D modeling in forever, but I know it wouldn't take that long.
Also,
In your prime,
the
how long would
recolor-
it take you?
you could only get if you did their Twitch watch thing, where like if you watch the stream for 6 hours, you get the other recolor for that one.
Oh,
Oh my
go fuck
fucking
yourself.
God.
And then here's
How about no?
here's the Battle Pass exclusive one, also day one. This one was really easy. It was only like level 20.
Okay, that's not that bad.
That's
I
not
actually like that.
That's actually really well done.
Yeah, and then the legendary.
Oh.
This is the only other. This is the only legendary that kind of has like an actual like decent kind of change to it. They gave her a
Okay,
different
now,
hat,
see-
and
Different hat. They've emphasized the coat a bit more.
yeah,
Changed. They well, even though the coat's the
Coat's
base
the
is
same
it's-
mesh, it's different texture.
Yeah, different texture, but the texture is like
Leggings are the same. It looks like to me.
shoes are the same.
Yeah.
Give him a different hat.
I just noticed something. If you look at the second image for Kiriko, is that
Yep.
she doesn't have her kunai on her leg. So they did exactly 3 things, but it looks like as if she has the same leggings in this image. So, yeah, Ben, Blizzard is lazy as fuck. That's what I'm learning.
yeah.
Yep.
The thing is
It's almost
that
like we should stop supporting AAA games.
all of the Battle Pass skins also are like incredible. Like the Mercy skin, the reason I even got the Battle Pass is just great.
Okay, well, I need to see a picture of that. That's just
Why
a
not?
reskin of the Valkyrie, I think.
No, it's not.
No, it isn't. No, it's actually
This
like,
is brand
no,
new.
the Valkyrie doesn't have.
Okay,
This is
I'm wrong.
Valkyrie's way more, very much more distinct.
It looks very
This is-
similar, but
Does it? I don't see it
Ben,
at
you wanna-
all.
Do you want to post the Valkyrie?
barely
Because I
see
guarantee
it,
you it's different.
But I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Oh man, it's almost like the Valkyrie doesn't have a fucking.
I'm pretty sure
it-
that I'm just blind or something like that.
You
No,
probably
like, you
I'm,
might be
just,
remember a
I'm
thinking
just
different
retarded.
skin.
I am just retarded.
Yeah, I was about to say like I remember the Valkyrie being very distinct. Like
I
it was
think
very
I've
Viking.
seen that. I think I've seen that artwork before, though.
Oh, if you want to see the penultimate skin for the new mythic skin,
Sure.
I can show you that as well. It's the Cyber Demon Genji skin. It has 3 different variations for the colors, the mask, and 2 different swords.
Ben, I don't. Well, that's lame.
I actually like that.
I don't.
I actually really like that. That's actually like a really clever design.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish it wasn't so fucking bright for the fucking.
I like the arms and everything like that, but
Oh, well, you can change the tattoos and the mask and the colors.
Okay. Whatever. Then don't worry about it.
There's a slightly darker, like purple green one. There, I can like that one. Whoops. There's also whoops. You can change the sword. There's 2 different swords too, so you can have like the one with the ring that I have.
So
I
wait,
get-
hold on. So wait, hold on. Can you like change like out parts of the mesh?
Kind of. You see, the mask is different in this one,
Yeah.
and then there's the other sword.
So wait, hold on. You can change out the swords?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Well, that's pretty cool.
And the actual like swords are like different too. Like this one has like kind of like a back to it.
Mm-hmm.
I can show you what the swords look like too.
Yeah.
And then this one's more bladey.
Okay.
The
So we're just
shurikens are
looking-
different as well between the 2.
Okay, well that's cool. I don't know. Overwatch 2 is interesting. Based. I don't like it.
I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, they also added a new item that they can stuff in the battle pass. There's weapon charms, of course.
Yeah.
But they also added what they call souvenirs. And you can do an emote and you can have a little object like spawn as you do the emote. So you can do like Genji kind of whips out his sword and then spawns this at the end of his sword. And each character has different animations. It goes to your emote wheel. So like, it's another way to like fluff shit out, but like it's whatever.
I don't know, man. I'm done with Overwatch. So anyways, Josh, have you are we done talking about Overwatch?
Yeah, I think we're done talking about Overwatch. Can I
Josh,
talk
talk
about...
to me about video games.
Actually, I want to talk about Magic the Gathering.
Oh boy!
And how in the new Secret Lair they got Juti Ito to make artwork for Magic the Gathering cards, and Yoji Shinkawa.
Okay.
Which, if you don't know these two names, the first one is famous for doing horror artwork.
Okay.
And he made the famous "the holes are meant for me" fucking meme on the internet.
Okay. Is this better or worse than Hellblade?
That fucking thing? Oh, that shit was fucking creepy.
It's creepy as so he's famous for doing that artwork, and he has a whole series of different books that is all weird and like.
Oh, we're talking about Scorn, aren't we?
No, we're not talking about Scorn. I'm actually talking about how there's literally a Secret Lair for Magic the Gathering where they got Juti Ito to make artwork for Magic the Gathering cards. And it looks really fucking cool. And also, Yoji Shinkawa did artwork for Metal Gear Solid.
Okay, no, I tuned out because I was just like, I'm done with the Overwatch conversation. I just want to stop. And I just tuned out for a moment. I was just like, I heard he's known for doing these really creepy things, and then I heard he's done a cover thing. I was like, oh, please don't be talking about Scorn. I don't want to talk about Scorn. Anyways, carry on. Just ignore me.
But yeah, I just want to gush about, man, holy shit, they got like two probably the best Japanese artists possible to fight.
No, that's not true, because the third one is the best is dead.
Oh,
Kento Miro, rip.
Yep. But still, like, holy shit, like, these cards look phenomenal, and I'm probably gonna buy these. Most probably.
Are you gonna buy them?
They look fucking sick!
How much money are you gonna waste on this?
Can you post them in the chat here?
Hold on, let me give you a quick link. There's like 4 different versions of the same thing. So I'll give you just the bare bones version. Because you can get them in foil, or in Japanese, or get them in Japanese.
In kanji.
Kanji, whatever. This is the first one. I'll get you the second one.
Right. I remember these now.
Yeah. Now you remember. You can look at the artwork and go, oh yeah, that's totally Metal Gear.
Oh my fucking god,
Like,
I'm gonna buy these. Wait, how much are they foil? Oh,
like
that's
$40.
Cheap.
$40 American.
And they come with a bunch of Magic the Gather. Oh.
Yeah, Jinjo Itu.
Oh.
Yeah, oh my god, those are fucking
Metal
beautiful.
as fuck.
What ones he does? A Carrion Feeder, Doomsday Plague, Carrion Thoughtseize.
Can I use these?
Yeah, Thoughtseize is. Yeah, I thought with Thoughtseize, Plague Care.
Hold on.
Doomsday.
Hold on.
I would argue that they should have done.
Why? Like, I know what he does, but I can't remember what fucking main thing he does.
He did the Metal Gear Solid covers.
No, Jinjo Ito.
So you know the hole is meant for me.
Oh yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That one, and also the Spiral manga,
Oh yeah.
where the element of that it's killing the whole town is a spiral. It's a concept that's killing people.
Yep.
Like, it's so fucking like otherworldly to the point of like, oh, this is what Cthulhu is. He's not a thing; it's a concept, and it's killing you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yes.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. So here's a stupid question. You're paying $40 for 4 cards.
Yeah, because that's what they cost.
I mean, here's $40 for 4 cards.
Here's even more bullshit about like how these secret layers work. They can practically they can slap whatever price they want on top of these damn things, because they made a layer before of every single special land that came from was that Strix? No, not Strix. It was from whatever that the one that was all like European vampires and werewolves and shit. They made like, so they had a secret layer where it was all the special lands from that set. It was 15 in all, and they put all 15 in one pack. And it's like, wait, you could have done that before with anything else.
Yeah.
Like,
God damn it.
yeah, it was just like, for fuck's, like, they could do again. Like before, they tried to make excuses, and now it's like, no, you're just fucking with us right now. Like, you do whatever you want.
Do no matter what. I mean,
Yeah.
oh god, I hate it. Oh, I fucking hate it. I'd
As you
rather
hit
look
buy.
at this 4chan thread, but whatever.
But yeah, like, again, this fucking artwork looks great, and I'll probably get them.
Yeah.
Also,
I have too many speeding tickets.
should pay those off first.
Probably. No. It would be fun to spend a day in prison.
Stop breaking the law, asshole.
Stop breaking the law!
Going to jail.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You can't try to slip that one under the fucking rug.
You don't get to fucking slide on that one, dude.
Nope.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
Shit. Yes, I do.
Do you? I don't think you do. What is it?
It's eating some guy's anus out.
Okay. So, why would you say that? I need you to understand the consequences of what your actions are here.
Hello, editing. Hello, my darling. Hello, learning time gal.
Oh shit.
Here's the thing. I know at our group for BattleTech, I know one guy who listens to this. Hey buddy, don't worry. I'm gonna reference you later. And I'm gonna find out if he fucking edited this shit out. So you're on point for this shit.
Hey, to the
I
one
listen to
listener, to
podcasts
our
as
one
they go up.
listener. Hey, thanks for listening to us. Hey, this is a finger gun to you. Pew pew.
All I'm gonna do is just ask Salad, and you're gonna go yes or no. If I get a no, Jeff. Clearly, Jeff edited something out. What else do we have to talk about this week, dudes? I'm ready to go to bed. I gotta get up early tomorrow.
We could talk small bits about Scorn. I did not play Scorn.
Hey boys, I haven't played Scorn either. So
I've seen lots of gameplay videos of it.
Yeah.
You want to know how long the game is?
Like
Isn't it
5
like 3 hours?
3 hours for a $40 game.
Oh, that's bad.
For a game that was in development for 6 years.
That seems bad.
I mean, the aesthetic looks like it was.
The aesthetic looks amazing.
Yeah.
The atmosphere, the sound design, all that stuff is amazing.
At least it's not whatchamacallit, the space game.
It's a game that you have to buy for pay
Space game.
Star Citizen.
Oh, yeah, but Star Citizen never come back.
Exactly, that's the meme.
Never. Never.
It's you have to spend money on this thing.
Yeah. But the thing is that oh my god, I watched somebody play through this game because I kind of just was kind of indifferent because even though I love Geiger's fucking art design, I fucking love it. Some of the best designs out there.
Yep.
I don't think you can carry a whole game, and I was watching somebody play through it, and they've got shooter aspects and they got puzzles.
Yep.
And there's 3 puzzles, and maybe 20 minutes of fucking shooting.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't even have
And,
to shoot.
that's-
You could literally just
No, you have to. There's a couple points where you have to a couple fights.
Okay.
The big thing is that, and they were initially going to do a big morality system. The game was supposed to have X number of things. Da 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 da. It was supposed to be it was supposed to be fully fleshed out, but they ran out of time. And I think it's because they spent so much time focused on fucking doing each level design. Each level is distinct and different, but they all look the same at the same time because they're all Geiger art style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
unironically, like the game is a little unintuitive with some things, and it's just.
I mean, that could be part of design, like this hellscape.
No, it's like really unintuitive. Dude. Like,
Well, sure, but at the same time, if you were in that hellscape, that would be the most confusing thing. It'd be like everything looks the same, everything's a hellscape.
Here's the thing.
no, I don't mean like unintuitive, like I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I mean, I did an action. This action looks like it does something, and I assume it does this. But I'm actually supposed to shoot that thing that I just put in that thing.
I see.
Like, it's so unintuitive. Like, unironically, you pick up something that looks like it's supposed to be like it's late game thing. I'm gonna spoil a little bit. You pick up a thing that has like a baby in a jar. You load it into a thing. The thing that you load it up into starts wriggling and moving around. So it's supposed to, like, maybe it's a generator. So you walk away and you look around the room, try to find some things, and you can, like. And I watched somebody play for like 20 minutes just trying to figure out what the fuck to do. And then somebody in chat said apparently you're supposed to shoot the baby. And they're like, "There's no way that's how it is." He goes over, shoots it, and it stops wriggling. And then it's like, "Wait, what?" He shoots the baby again. Baby slumps out of the thing. He's just like, "What the like? Why would I even think that? How would I even think that?" Like, it's so dumb. He's just like, "All right, all right."
Kind of feels like there might be a book to go with it, but there's no book.
Yeah.
It feels like it's feels like more like it's a fucking proof of concept.
Yeah.
Like these guys like lampooned Amnesia Afterbirth.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really like it. They felt it was kind of like some fear flashes for one thing, which is dumb. That is objectively dumb.
I'm surprised Josh isn't going on about that Robot Doom game.
Which one?
The one where like you can that one where you can like flip a coin and shoot it and it fucking like makes homing bullets.
we
you can
went
literally
off on that
punch
one.
the
It was
shotgun
great.
shell.
We have discussed this a lot. We have actually discussed that game a couple times already.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we
More
kind of
people
did.
didn't play it.
I haven't talked about the new updates at all because I haven't played them yet. But
I
do want to go back to it though.
I love the fucking because I watched somebody play through it because I don't have enough time.
Yeah, most of us don't.
And I watched them get through the game, and they were fighting the first robot, the other robot you fight in the game.
Oh yeah.
Because you are O2 and he's O1, I think, or it's the other way around.
I think you're 4 or something like that.
Something like that. And like I watched like that fight where he shoots out the robot tries to shoot at wall, jumps out, and then you fight sliding down the side of a pyramid. I'm like, yo, that's super cool, and it's really well done. You fight a kraken, you fight an angel. It's all the levels of despair, all levels of hell, 7 levels of hell. And I think they're already up to the level blasphemous level.
Yeah.
The final level of hell, which is blasphemy. It's actually really well done. I will say I love the aesthetic design for that one character. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't think Josh has met him yet.
Oh, you're talking about. Oh yeah, there's V2 and V1.
Yeah, V2, V1, and I'm talking about the other character that's in the game. Fight twice, and it's really cool.
I still just love the fact that you can like shoot a shotgun and then parry it by punching it, and that makes it
And you
stronger.
should parry, it makes it stronger. Yeah, I know. I love the a lot of the weapons in that game. Like they look. I'm waiting for Civi 11 to do a fucking playthrough on that.
Yeah.
Cause he's like he was like, yeah, it was really fun. He played it initially, but I'll have to wait and see what he does. I think
every time he does a review on anything, I always make a note on a notepad somewhere.
A mental note. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, play this game next. Oh, what's his next game? Okay, he said that one's good.
That's like me. That's like me with Mandalore gaming. Like he mentioned a couple of RPGs that I like because I don't play RPGs, but like whenever I listen to somebody like because I listen to Mandalore, Zinch, and Seth and Civi, and if they recommend like there are some games that like Civi recommends that I'm like, yeah, no, I've already played them. Some games that Seth and Mandalore recommend. Seth just put out a video today for fucking War Thunder. It's fucking funny, dude.
Oh my god, oh my word.
Okay, yeah, I have placed V2 already.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no.
You faced V2 a second time.
Yeah. I need to play more of that game. I haven't beaten it. I like it. It's a really good game.
It looks fun, but not for me.
Yeah. So we got 2 topics. We can talk about Warhammer shooter game. It's a Warhammer shooter game. It's really good. It's fun. I even played it a little bit last night. I need to play more of it. It's... You know, what game is it? Bros? What game is it? It's the Broforce. It's kind of like Broforce, but it's like a twin stick shooter, where like you move around and shoot stuff like that.
Yeah, and I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what game you're talking about. Somebody.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I enjoy it. Shoot of Blood and Teeth, and maybe Josh and I will play it eventually, live on stream.
Oh,
It's like Alien Hominid, and it has a very unique art style that you don't normally see in 40K, and I really enjoy it. Okay. Ben, you would like it, I think. It's a fun game to play with your buds.
I'm not really that into twin stick shooters. I can't.
Hold on. Let me show you gameplay.
All right, I'll look at it, but I'm just saying, like, most of them are like. I have a problem with like bullet hell games, man. I'll tell you that, and like twin stick shooters usually devolve into that. Like I know that, like Binding of Isaac, eventually, like I can't play it, and like I was thinking, like everybody was going on about what was that game with the like hell one?
Vampire Survivor?
No, it was the one with the like really good art style, and like you played as like some dude like going through hell or whatever.
Hades?
Yes,
Hades.
That's it, Hades, yeah.
We played through Hades.
It looked really good, and like I was like, man, this looks like kind of fun. But then I was like, man, I cannot play this kind of games. I'm so bad at them. I'm so bad.
I mean, it does take practice to like everything else in this universe. You gotta work at it a bit, but like, if you don't feel like it, you don't. I guess you don't have to. It's just that, man. It's good for a reason, and if there was like an ability to like, I don't know, tweak the bullet hell slightly to be less bullet hell, I would also agree to do that, because man, there's times when I'm playing Binding of Isaac, I'll fuck myself because I would look at the bullet that I'm trying to dodge and I'll go into the bullet because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, but like
I'm terrible at these kind of games. The one the Warhammer one that you just like, I'm so bad at these and I hate them.
Yeah, but it seems like it's going to be a fun game to play with friends, and it reminds me of Alien Hominid, and I liked Alien Hominid. I actually beat Alien Hominid, so
yeah, I'm really bad.
Mr. God Gamer over here.
Yeah, hey, fuck you, man.
I remember playing Alien Hominid as well, but man, I could not get past a certain level, and I was like, God damn it!
I got to the final boss, and I think it took me like 4 years to beat it.
Yeah, me and 2D shooters like that just don't get along. There's only one that I've ever been good at, and that was Gunstar Heroes.
That sounds about right.
Wow, thanks.
No, Gunstar is fun because it's more about something bullshit's gonna happen. Oh, they try to telegraph it well, so you could be like, oh yeah, I have to go here.
Bullshit.
Also, there was a gun combo where you could literally just hold the button and it would seek around the screen and kill everything. So my like literal like 8 and 9-year-old brain could like beat the game.
That too, or you be a professional and you pick, what was it, 2 lasers and you just like get mass amount of damage out of it.
Mm-hmm. So it's like, I don't remember. I think it was the wave and the laser, because it did like the triple beam and you get hit with all 3 and it was like a lot of damage. I don't remember.
Yeah, like that, or even the dodge mechanic. Apparently you could just it hits every frame. So if you dodge the right way and hit into an enemy, you hit every frame on the boss and you freaking do insane amount of damage that way.
Yeah, I also did not know that the dodge mechanic even existed until like, again, I was like not 9.
Yes.
So I was playing the game on extra hard mode.
You're like, oh, I could do this.
Well, I had no idea the dodge mode even existed, so it didn't matter. It was just more of just like, I'll just brute force it until like my brain can't handle it.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Anyways, now we got to talk about Adam Sessler and Frost and the freakouts that happened this week.
Holy
no.
shit, that was bad.
Ethan Klein got banned. Adam
What?
Sessler
He
needs to
did.
get banned.
Why would he say that? Why? What is it about like when like people hit like their like mid-30s and they're like way too deep in this shit? They say the dumbest fucking things. Like, why the fuck would he ever think in any sense of anywhere that he could say that and not have anything happen?
Okay. Josh.
What? Okay, are we talking
Ethan.
about thing
Yes,
that like?
we're talking about Ethan Klein,
All right.
Adam
No,
Sessler,
stop.
and
All right, I need time out. I need time out. For something of Ethan hasn't been funny since he was a stand-up comic. Since he became a podcast host, he hasn't been.
Yeah,
funny.
his podcast is awful. The only he was funnier when he made videos, and then he stopped
And,
making videos, and he's not funny anymore.
Well, the thing is like he had some good podcast interactions where like some of them like I actually watched the Jordan Peterson one back when it first came out. It was actually fairly interesting to watch because it was actually like an interesting
Josh. I'm
discussion.
so sorry.
But like, dude, he's been on the decline even well before his podcast started. His podcast, I think, it was his nail in the coffin because he just fucking woo down.
So,
But like,
yeah.
like I don't mind spicy jokes and stuff like that among friends, but like, yo,
Yeah, you do not
what the
do that on a live podcast, man. That was just stupid.
I mean, there was one made literally 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, but you also don't have 1 million followers, and you kind
Well,
of
no, you
corrected yourself.
Actually, no, you missed it. You missed it earlier.
Oh.
I made a comment because I was explaining this about like the idea of like, oh, the entire point is like the goal isn't the end of the journey. It's the journey itself that is the treasure you take with you, develop and change as a person. And I'm like, I don't know. The destination's pretty important. Like if you're on a train to Auschwitz, like that journey's pretty fucking shitty, dude.
Yeah. We've made some.
Like that was my point, but I didn't know we were gonna bring up Ethan Klein's. I guess it all connects back together.
Yeah, basically. I mean, so Josh, are you aware of what Ethan Klein said?
No, because I live under rock.
Okay. I wish I was.
He's politically disconnected.
I live under rock. Rock is fine. Rock is good.
So what happens if you become rich?
Do we?
I don't think he's really that rich, but you know what I mean.
No, it's called. I have an idea of what happened, and I'm stupid. But do we tell Josh? Do we say it? Do we have to do more editing in the show?
Did you say the N word?
No.
No. I wish he said the N word. That would be light.
He,
Did you say
No,
He said the N word in the past.
he insinuated the Holocaust should return and a certain person should be first in line.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Mind you, just remember, Ethan Klein is also married to an Israeli.
Who
Yeah.
served in the IDF.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's weird that she
Man, I
puts
don't
up
know
with this
how
shit.
I don't know how she.
I
don't know
thought
how
she
the
got
moment she
divorced
did-
from him.
No, they had a
Nope.
kid and everything. I think she got pissed off at him for some of his shit and like really slapped him down for it. So I think in private he's not as much of a fucking tool, but on his podcast I think he's still just a fucking idiot now.
He is, and it's really sad. But like you don't say that stuff. Like okay, I thought that this week we were going to talk about Adam Sessler's freakout, and that
Yeah,
was
we
going to
can
be
do
the
that.
highlight. That was the highlight of the week. That was going to be like the thing where we were talking about, and we were like, Adam Sessler's being an idiot again.
Nothing
And
new.
then I'm like, and then I literally put it like on October 19th. I think it was the next day. This Ethan Klein shit happened. This Adam Sessler shit is like nothing because it's just Adam being like your mom. I fucked your mom. I was a jackass to mom.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, I'm just I'm
You
just
should
gonna
put your
support
daughter up
these
for prostitution, bro.
these assholes at G4. And then I also love how what's your face was like, I survived. It's like, yes, because you got to pay off and quit, you dumb bitch. Everybody else,
No. Oh no! You know what actually happened? Because she quietly had her thing. She was actually fired.
Oh, really?
Not a week later. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's how like the completionist found out. Like I think a week later, like 2 weeks after
Oh, yeah, they
that.
found out through the Twitter thing.
Yeah. a bunch of them found out that, and Adam Sessler is like fucking, oh, it's da da da. I'm just like, no, it's because you're fucking programmed with shit. And instead of fucking firing this woman on the spot for attacking your fucking audience, which you should have done, the moment anyone attacks your audience on your company, I don't care if they're like making a good point or anything. Like, you should immediately just fucking like out the door on the spot.
Yeah, and then they doubled down,
But-
just like She-Hulk did. It's like, if you don't like it, don't watch it. It's like, all right, well, then we won't watch it.
Yep. And then that's what happened. And then they promptly, after like not even like a month after that, they started putting on like hot tub casts and bringing on Amaranth, and I'm just like, oh hey, look, sex appeal, trying to bring up them numbers, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad you guys doubled down on don't watch this shit. If don't watch this shit, I'm just like, yeah. I mean,
and they were
Twitch thoughts are cancer in and of themselves. But that's beside.
and they wonder why the shit happens.
Yeah. I mean, Adam Sessler hasn't been funny since the fucking mid 2000s. So.
He was funny to begin with.
He was funny when he was initially on G4.
Yeah, but I doubt he wrote his own jokes.
I guarantee you he didn't write it. That's the point. Because I can't guarantee you where, what's his and what's somebody else's work. But that's why I give it to him. That's the period he was working in, and that was the period that G4 was funny.
The thing is,
That was the end of that.
I love that like Olivia Munn is actually funny because when you see her in her own shit outside of it, she's actually funny.
Yep.
But Adam Sessler has never been funny. It's so funny.
It's like, what's his face from fucking Seth Rogen? He hasn't been funny in fucking
Years.
15
Or
years. Yeah.
what's
But-
his face? The fucking British
Seth
fat
MacFarlane?
guy, the white dude that got banned from that restaurant and made the fucking news.
British fat-
Corbyn? No, Jeremy Corbyn? Is that his name?
Jeremy Corbyn, who was in
No,
Vampire
it's-
Slayers, lesbian vampire.
Jeremy Corbyn's the
No, that's not the right one.
ex-leader of the Labor Party. He will never be
What is
funny.
his fucking name? I know that he has a late night show, and he's British, and he does like the big wheel.
Trevor Noah?
With the no, he's not. He's white. He has this big like wheel with disgusting foods on it. He brings people in to do like truth or dare kind of thing, where it's like you either need to tell the truth or eat the
I
food.
know who you're talking about now.
Oh, what's his fucking name?
Trevor Noah just got knocked off his show too. So
Hold on. I think I've seen his name before. I have to go through my YouTube because fucking Critical was talking shit about this. He's not a night or was it talk show host, right?
Yeah, he did a late night show. I just saw his face. James Corbyn.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
he had a thing where he just got banned from a restaurant or whatever because he's a literal fucking piece of shit. Because like they made like his wife's food wrong or something, and he sent it back, and then he brought it back, and he mixed up like the side that she got, and he fucking lost it on the staff, and the owner came out and was like, "You're literally the first person that I have to ban from my restaurant. Get the fuck out."
wow.
What the fuck?
Although they later apologized or some shit. I don't know.
No. He apologized, and the restaurant was like, "Fine, we'll give you a second chance."
That's kind of stupid.
God.
I don't know what's worse.
But he's actually a piece of shit outside of that, and nothing that he does is funny. He is not a funny comedian. I don't understand why anybody thinks he's funny, because he's fucking not. I don't even...
Hold up. Stop. Anyone who ends up on late night talk shows aren't
That
funny.
isn't Conan
They're
O'Brien.
Because if no, not even Conan
I
O'Brien.
think Conan O'Brien's
like him.
funny.
Conan O'Brien was better when he wasn't on that show.
Well, no, what do you mean, like, when he had his own show, he was funny?
Yes, when he had his own show. Not anymore. Like a lot of late night talk shows, like even Stephen Colbert and Jon
Jimmy
Stewart.
Fallon is also awful.
Like, well, that's fucking given. That's the reason why we have all these fucking
Kimmel's bad.
terrible. Like you look at all the current ones. We have Trevor Noah. We had a bunch of fucking like what's her face? Had a show as well. And, like it's just like
Samantha
these
Bee?
people aren't funny. And yeah, Samantha Bee was funny.
I mean, not to be sexist, but how many women are actually funny?
Hey, yeah, you know I was going with that. Thank you, buddy.
I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but like there aren't many female comedians that are actually funny. Like most of them literally are just like disgusting in their ways of like telling jokes, or they tell jokes about disgusting shit, or they're just like just not funny.
I know. I don't disagree.
I also don't think
it's just,
Stephen Colbert is funny, but whatever.
I don't think Stephen Colbert. I liked watching him from time to time to make some fucking points, but like,
I think
even then, I'd be like, wow, this isn't funny. They're supposed to be making me funny. And it's the reason why I hate being things being filmed in front of a real studio audience.
Yeah,
because they have applause signs.
Yeah,
and laugh signs, and it's just like, I'm just like, and again, he's still not funny. He made his career off from what 1998 to 2012, and then he took that audience that he made over those 14, 15 years or so, and just transferred into a late night show.
Yeah.
I mean, Jon Stewart was supposed to be retired, never supposed to come back, but then he came back, and he's just eminently not funny.
Yeah,
like he got different writers, and like it shows, dude. Like he has no talent.
I think,
and I just there's no one what's funny.
Yeah,
I think the only person that like makes topics interesting that's not like funny is probably John Oliver. Like he presents things in a funny way, but that's all he kind of has.
But
He's
John
not
Oliver
actually
also
like
is like
funny.
John Oliver's
I
not
think
as
that's
good as everyone thinks he is.
He's definitely more political oriented, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't write his own stuff. But like I said, like he presents it well, and I think that's the only thing he has for him is that he's charismatic.
I'm not as upset about John Oliver, because John Oliver is still pretty good, but John Oliver when you can tell when he's got something scripted and when he's going off the cuff.
Yes.
Because he's trying not to giggle when he's off the cuff.
Yeah.
Because you can see him like connecting the dots to where he's going with the joke, and he's like, "Oh, this is either going to land or I'm about to get fired."
Yeah.
Because that's how you hear him. You hear him just start giggling, and you're like, "Oh boy." Then you have, but John Oliver is hit or miss, really.
Yeah.
I tend not to watch it.
Yeah.
Like sometimes make good points, sometimes he does.
It's clips.
Sometimes he's funny.
That matters for me.
It's yeah. I think somebody who is genuinely funny, who I actually genuinely love listening to, even though he's not a late night host, is the guy who hosts Family Feud.
Yeah. Oh.
Steve something, right?
Yeah.
Harvey.
Yeah, Steve Harvey. Yeah. It's just like sometimes it's just the way the show goes. It sets him up. He's got such an expressive personality. He's so much fun to be around. But there was actually one thing where he's on his talk show, and like a woman asks him a question like, how do I maintain my independence without being put out? And like he's like actually has a very serious thing, and then he'll crack jokes in it, and people start laughing, but he's making a point. It's really funny and really interesting. I'll post it to you after, Ben, because it's kind of actually.
I've seen some of his stuff in that. I do like watching his clips as well. Did you actually hear that he's broke?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was wow.
Yeah, I absolutely believe that he's broke.
Do you know why he's broke?
I do believe it's because of some investments that he fucked up.
No, it's not that at all.
What is
He had a friend that he was his accountant for like his entire like stardom, right? And maybe like a couple years ago, he got a call from the IRS being like, dude, you have like 20 million in back taxes. And he's like, hey, fucking excuse me? So there's no way. And he went and he looked at all of his shit. His accountant has embezzled every single penny of his money and took it and ran.
Oh.
Christ on a cracker.
So his like good friend and accountant stole all of his money and left him up the fucking river with a huge dodge taxes for almost his entire career.
Yeah. It's almost like you shouldn't get friends to do specific things for you.
Yeah.
I know another story of another comedian, which is even worse. Same thing. Like, I think, yeah, almost the same thing, except it's Dane Cook?
Yeah, it's his brother.
Yeah, his brother was the fucking accountant. He stole the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you would see his face again, I'm sure he's gonna punch him hard as he can. Like, holy shit.
Pretty sure, yeah.
It's his own brother. Like, it's fucking terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's what money does to people, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Christ.
It fucking corrupts
No,
people.
no. It's not that money does this to people. Like, there are some people
No,
like
you just made friends with shitty people. Like, literally.
Yeah.
or in this case, we're born to it. Have a shitty friend. But like, I know, like, one of my favorite things is actually like an exchange with like, I know 3 people in my life that I would trust wholeheartedly with my bank. Know that they would fuck me.
That must be nice.
I know, and none of them you've met, Jeff. None of them. Rory hasn't met any of them. I know Rory's met one of them. Actually, Rory has met one of them.
I think I would only trust my
no-
dad with my bank account.
But
even then, I would like have to audit the things afterwards.
But the big thing is that like you know that there's very specific people out there that
I'm surprised
And
if
it
I
would
have
be
a
just
few.
like- yeah, no. The moment you actually start to think about it, like, well, because I can actually because I'm actually pretty good with like paying people back when I can. Like that's how you can tell. Like when they come to you and pay you back without asking, that's how you can trust people. And there's only like 3 people I know that I've had that go on with.
Huh.
Oh yeah, they're
That's my big signifier is that they bring the money back without.
That's also like a true friend, then somebody that you know you can trust with like loaning money after they do it once.
Yeah.
See, I just don't like asking. For
Ironically, I don't consider any of them my friends.
money. Yeah, that must be nice. Yeah, no, I don't. When money becomes involved, I would rather be the guy who gives things, and then instead of being the guy who receives things, because then I'm always like, what do you want?
I saw a video of this aunt that had her like nephew go and buy a lottery ticket,
Yeah,
and she had told him that they would go like halves on it. He bought the lottery ticket and they won, and she's suing him for the rest of the lottery ticket because she said, "I never said that."
yeah,
And it's like 600K. She's suing him over 600K. It's like, goddamn. It's just like you're willing to throw your nephew under the bus for 600K.
You're going to lose more money than you're going to get because you have to pay your fucking.
Yeah, for sure. And the only thing she's gonna do is ruin him by taking the money from him.
Yeah.
And like he even offered a settlement. He's like, "I will give you almost all of it." It's like, "I would just want like 70K," and she said no.
Yeah.
She just wants all of
Like-
it, and it's just like you are actually a piece of shit.
most people are.
What is it? Yeah, no, I don't think we have anything else to talk about this thing. We've just been rambling for the last.
Yeah, but we were
30
going to
minutes.
talk about Adam Sessler, and then we talked about Ethan Klein, and holy fucking shit. I have to take my dog for a walk, so thank you everyone for listening to the Black Mind Games podcast. There will be some editing this week.
Uh-huh.
It was a funny
Enjoy
joke.
that.
Fuck you.
What joke? I wasn't here for it, so.
You were.
No, I wasn't.
You just missed it.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, he was
Anyways,
real.
that was-
He was real, like under the radar with it. But he let it go. He let it slip.
Wait, is it the
Oh, Sal one, yeah, right before it.
Okay, yeah, no.
Right
Yeah,
as he
okay.
started that.
I know, I gave him shit for that. Don't worry. That's the reason why I know the guy I'm going to see on Thursday when we hang out, if I can chew fucking Jeff out or not.
Say, well, thank you.
And don't worry. And this is the reason why this is also being talked about at the end, because then I'll be like, hey, did you hear that thing at the end there where I brought you back up?
Definitely, I didn't
So
leave this
thank you
out.
everyone for listening to the Black Mind Games podcast. Everything's going to be edited out this week. There's going to be a lot of bleeps and fun stuff. I don't know. Maybe we'll have blank salad I don't know.
I love blank salad. It's so delicious.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Alan. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Let's make Overwatch 2 different from Overwatch 1. And everyone was like, how are you going to do that? And they were like, we're going to give it 5 players.
So if you remember, the lead designer of Overwatch left.
Oh, I know.
Right in the middle of them developing Overwatch 2. Probably because of the reasons that Overwatch 2 is in the state that it is now, because he couldn't fucking actually make the sequel that he wanted to make.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, it's free, first of all, and I have friends that are
Cool,
playing it.
Gundam Evolution's free.
And
you
then
should play
eventually,
that.
and that game is garbage, and I hate it. And
You hate the Gundam.
yeah, I don't like it at all.
Isn't the Gundam game just Overwatch?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
worse.
it's basically just Overwatch, but better.
No, but worse.
How is it worse?
It just is.
You keep saying that without explaining your point.
I mean, how can I explain I mean, what it comes down to is when I was playing it, it didn't feel good to play. Like,
I played it, it felt fine.
nah, it felt like trash, man. Like, the maps were just too tiny. The balance was really terrible.
Yes.
And, like,
That's what I loved about it.
and just, like, in some cases, like, the time to kill was so low that, like, you would step out and just instantaneously die without any chance to even react.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Man,
anyways.
it's almost like that's my complaint about a fucking couple games. But like, I always get ignored when I mention them.
What games?
Battlefield,
Oh,
I think
Call of Duty.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same. I mean, those have the same problems, and I don't like them either.
I mean, the thing with Call of Duty and Battlefield is like, okay, Battlefield's fun with friends, but yeah, no, the time to kill shit is like honestly really annoying. So like,
I've never
yeah,
been able to play
you're
Battlefield with friends, and when I did play with friends, there was like I would join their squad, and they would just fuck off and do whatever, and we never played together. So it's just like,
Right. Yeah,
I mean, that's all
Whereas,
shooters unless you're playing a really tactical shooter.
yeah. Whereas like, the best game, I think, the game I've had the most fun with friends is like Left 4 Dead, Halo, and those are mainly it.
yeah, Left 4 Dead's pretty good.
But, yeah, Left 4 Dead's great. But like Call of Duty, like I don't know, man. Like those years when Call of Duty was good, it was really good. But that time to kill shit, yeah, that was a real big problem. Back then too.
I feel like,
It's
yeah,
just-
even in Modern Warfare 2, sometimes the time to kill was really low.
Yeah. Well, Modern Warfare 2 was the worst. I hate that one. It's awful.
I think that's the one that I played the most. That was the most fun for me.
And then I think Battlefield Bad Company 2 came out and it was just better. It was just overall a better game.
The thing is, I've never like enjoyed playing a Battlefield game in my life. Like, I enjoyed playing Battlefield 2, not because I was like doing active gun shooter, but because I kind of liked just playing Wake Island.
Yeah.
And like
Anyways.
shooting people, like I remember like literally being like, man, where do I like shoot people? And I was never able to like find anybody most of the time. And that's one of the problems I have with Battlefield. By the time you find somebody, you just die because there's some guy creeping in a bush.
That's doesn't happen when I play, but that's probably a valid excuse.
Yeah.
That happens definitely. Like, when I was playing Battlefield 2042 a long time ago, when it was actually functional, so before release, that would happen a lot. But, like, you know what? Like, it was still one of those fun games. Like, it's always really good to be the sneaky guy and always be, like, the one getting kills. But anyways, no. Overwatch 2 is a bad game. You should play Team Fortress 2.
I mean, I did, but I had enough of that.
Play Team Fortress 2. Play more of it.
No. Why the fuck would I do that?
Every single time you want to play a Battlefield game, play Team Fortress.
I mean,
Or, Overwatch.
I have
just play Team
365
Fortress.
hours in Team Fortress 2. That's enough.
Cool. It needs to be 1,200.
No. I have 1,200 in Dota. I'm not doing that again.
Only 360?
I think that's
Man.
Doesn't count for some reason. Some of my stuff is bugged on my account.
Anyways, let's think. Josh is here.
I am here.
Josh, are you
Hello,
recording?
Josh.
Hello.
Is everyone recording and talking about dicks?
I mean, I'm recording, but I'm not talking about dicks.
I mean, I'm recording. I'm not currently talking about dicks.
I don't need to talk about
Could
this.
be.
But you didn't answer, are you recording or not?
But I am recording.
Okay. So everyone's recording.
All right.
Okay, well, sync in.
Sink in.
3, 2, 1.